Hi, I'm Paul with 12voltreview.com, and today we're looking at the Pioneer DEH-150MP. This is Pioneer's 2013 entry-level CD player. Alright, let's see what's in the box. Right, open it up. We got remote control. Of course, wiring harness. So you can wire it up to your vehicle's wiring harness. Well, aftermarket one. CD keys and mounting hardware, little screws. Alright, we'll flip the lid open. And we got the handy dandy manual. Warranty papers. Alright, let's pull the radio out of the box. Set that off to the side. It's pretty good styrofoam to keep it from being damaged during shipping. Little bag. And little protective pieces of plastic to keep the ends from being damaged while shipping as well. Take those off. Alright. And this is what you get in the box. And now let's get it turned on and we'll see what the display looks like. Alright, first we're going to talk about the back end of the radio first. Before we plug everything in, we got the RCAs. Got one set of RCAs. Got your power plug with all the wires. That's what this is for. And you got your antenna wiring. Without this antenna plugged in, you won't catch any FM stations. And I'm sure a lot of places with FM stations that you like. Other than that, that's it. Pretty much on the back of this radio, on the front, as you can see. You can see where it's got your volume knob, got your CD slot, your presets. Alright, now that we have it powered up, you notice that the source, search, backout menu button, the band, and EQ button are illuminated in red. Your preset buttons and your track up and down, channel changing buttons are also illuminated in red. Your aux input is illuminated in red as well. So that at night it'd be easier to find while you're driving around at nighttime to plug in your smartphone or laptop or whatever you have that has audio headphone jacks output. When you first wire it up, the radio is going to be in a demo mode. Like if you ever notice when you go into car audio shops, things are flashing across the screen, showing you various information about that particular radio. Those radios are in demo mode. It comes default when you first buy the radio and plug it in. And in order to get out of that, you use while you're in the tuner section or turned on, the system menus inside the volume button. In order to get to there, all you do is just press the volume button straight in, and it goes into a menu section. And you just scroll around. You got different functions. You can choose like audio for your bass and treble. We'll get to that in a second. And illumination and system. System is the menu you want to go into. So you go in here and you find where it says demo. It will show up in there when it's turned on. And use your menu backup button to back out or escape out of the menus you're into. Alright. And you got your CD player, your eject, the eject CD that there was in there. And you got preset equalizer settings like powerful and natural, vocal, custom 1, custom 2, flat, super bass if you really like to have like all kinds of bass. And back to powerful again. Those are factory preset EQ settings if you didn't feel like going there and changing the bass, mid, and treble yourself. But let's say if you did want to change the bass and mid and treble. What you do is you go back into the menus, which is through the volume button. Turn where it says audio, enter it into it. You got your fader, which is your front speakers and back speakers. Your balance, which is your left speakers and your right speakers. And EQ settings, loudness, off and on. Subwoofer, this is a, you can also, your pre-outs is in the back of the radio. You can switch those over to subwoofer pre-outs. Or just turn them on as rear pre-outs, like if you have a little small highs amp or something. Bass boost, can give you a little more thump in your bass. High pass filter settings, that's to kind of fine tune your audio output through your RCAs. Fader, balance. EQ settings, you go in here. Got your powerful, custom 1, custom 2. If you go into custom 1, you can change the hertz depending on which one you want. You go, if you want to start off at your 80 hertz, which is your baseline, you click on it and then kind of juice up the EQ curve on that. You go up to 250 hertz, which is a little more, not as much bass, but still bassy. You can crank that down or up however you like it. Go to the 800 hertz, which is sort of the mids. You can crank the up or down according to however your musical preference. And your 2K and 8 kilohertz is your like tweeter highs, really high setting. You can crank that all the way up to 6 or -6, however your the way you like to hear sound. All right, that was the EQ setting. You have a custom 1, custom 2, so you can have 2 different equalizer settings without having to go in there and adjust everything again. So you can have one like for CDs, and if you like to listen to radio, you might want to have it set a different way. So you can just go to custom 2 or custom 1, whichever one you have it set to. So you back out of that, you go to your loudness, enter into it. You got low and mids and high. And I had to use the track buttons in order to change that. Okay, illumination. Let's see what the illumination is in there. Dimmer. On, off. It just kind of dims. If it's too bright at night, you can dim it down just a hair. And from what you can tell, it's not very much at all, but for most people, that might be just enough. Back out. Of course, we're in the system, which tells you your clock and stuff. And function. You never really have to worry about that because it's all, whatever the factory default, that's all you need. And the radio plays WMAs, MP3, CDs. That's your aux input, so if you had a laptop, smartphone, Android or iPhone or BlackBerry or whatever, any electronic device that has a headphone 3.5mm jack out for audio out, you can plug into there and have sound. So if you had a old-timey tape deck, headphone jack output, you can plug it in and play tapes to the radio, laptops, whatever. And that's pretty much all the radio. Alright, this is the Pioneer DEH-150MP. For actual full review, you can go to DEH-150MP.12voltreview.com for a full written review of this product. And my name is Paul at 12voltreview.com. And please subscribe.